We have a great matchup here with the Texans versus the Vikings. Both these teams look great. I think we all expect the Texans to be good. They got a lot of firepower on their team and a hell of a coach in D'Amico Ryans. And the Vikings surprising everybody by just whipping the 49ers. That game was, I know it said it was close, but if you watch the game, the Vikings were in control for a lot of it. So great matchup. The Texans versus the Vikings. Vikings are in Minnesota, and Houston's favored by 2 currently on ESPN Bet. I know Jefferson is questionable for the game, and Addison as well. So keep an eye on that. Definitely keep an eye on that. Jefferson said he would play in the game, but you never know. You might want to keep your all-star to rest for one game. So far the Minnesota's averaging 25 points a game. They're only allowing 11 points. They held the 49ers to 14 points, I believe. So that's really great. They outgained San Francisco too, and San Francisco was supposed to have the better offense. Where's Brock Purdy at? And they lead the league in sacks. The Minnesota Vikings lead the league in sacks. People forget their defense was pretty good last year, and they added some good additions. Even though they lost Hunter to the Texans, but they did have some good additions. Go look those up. They're really solid guys they signed up. With the Texans, C.J. Stroud is that guy. He's one of the next great quarterbacks. Looks really good. They got Nico Collins, who leads the league in receiving. They got Tank Dell, guys, lightning fast. They got Schultz at tight end. They do have Mixon at running back, which is a good addition. He looks good with them. I believe he's questionable for the game, so another thing to keep an eye on. Texans average 24 points a game, and their defense is allowing 20 points a game, so there's that. And a quick stat I wrote down here, or a betting stat, if you will. The Texans have won 3 of their 4 games against teams that held a winning record. So, this game is going to be fun to watch. It's going to be great. We're having a good preview here. But I'm going to say this. I think Sam Darnold's going to eventually come down to earth. I know people think he's having a resurgence with his career, and he's finally gotten the good coach in Minnesota, which is a good coach, Connell, whatever the hell his name is. But he's a good coach, good offensive mind. But I think he comes down a bit of earth in this game. I think that the Minnesota Vikings are a bit of a fool's gold with him. And I believe Sam Darnold's true colors will show up, and that's why he's been a bit of a bust since he's been drafted. So if I'm gonna take these good both teams, not saying the Minnesota Vikings are bad, just a bit of a fool's gold. I think they'll come down to earth a bit. So in this game, I'm just taking the better weapons and the wide receivers. If Addison plays, both of them have a great combo. Jefferson being the best of all of them. Running backs, Jones or Mixon, I would say they're about even themselves. Jones has been a little banged up, so keep an eye on that as well. So it comes down to the quarterbacks. They both have their respective defenses. The Texans have Stingley, they have Will Anderson, and they have Hunter. So both teams have really good defenses. But to me, it comes down to the quarterback play. And I am going to take C.J. Stroud over Sam Darnold any day of the week. I think Sam Darnold's going to have a turnover as well, just like he did with the San Francisco 49ers. So with that, just on the quarterbacks himself, I am going to take the Texans to go into Minnesota and to cover the 2 points. I could definitely just see him winning by a field goal. They have a great kicker. So take that, and I think the Texans will start 3-0. And I think the Minnesota Vikings, even though with the loss, I think they still survive and fight for the NFC North title.